Hey y'all, we are going to be talking about building resiliency, okay, today. That's what we're going to do. But before we do all of that, I would love to introduce myself to you. Hey guys, my name is Sonya of SonjaWCoaching, where we help awesome go-getter women figure out how to make those dreams meet reality through acknowledging our dreams, figuring out how to line up or align our lives with our values, the things that we say are important to us, and then organize and build a life that is allowing us to make those dreams meet reality. Okay? So listen, today, did y'all know that this is Minority Mental Health Month? Like, I did not know that. I'm like learning about all of these cool things out here. So I figured that one great way, and it just so happens that it's all within the theme of renewal, of renewing our minds and renewing all of those things. Man, I just thought about renewing our minds, Romans 12 too. But anyway, besides the point, one thing that I think I thought would be major for us to do is to figure out how to build resiliency in our lives. Okay, so resilience is the ability to stand when things go crazy, right? What the ability to actually continue to be strong, recognizing when we're feeling off or when things are not going how we need to, but then also having the tools to go forward in life, okay? And to not totally crumble when everything falls apart. And it's so important to build that resiliency muscle in our lives. So I figured, why not do that? Why not talk about 3 ways to build resiliency in this month, this Minority Mental Health Month? Let's get into it. So, number one, joy. Begin to build joy into your life. Maybe it is a moment to just dance. Maybe it's a moment to take a second to write down all that is good around you. Sometimes it's hard to do. I know, I understand that, but there's power in writing those things. There's power in speaking those things, and it's power in figuring out how to focus in on the good that's happening in your life. Because all can be falling apart, but perhaps there was one person who maybe opened the door for you when it was the roughest day of your life. Remember that. Don't focus on the fact that it was the roughest day of your life, but in your turmoil, somebody opened the door for you. Think about those good things. Think about and stand in the joy of the Lord. I love one thing that literally popped into my mind immediately when I wrote down number one, joy, was Philippians 8 and 9. And it says, finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about those things. That's how you build your joy. Think about the things that are commendable, that are excellent, that is worthy of praise. Begin to seek those things out in your life. And there's actually research behind that. Now, I'm not just talking all, willy-nilly about stuff. There's actually research surrounding the importance of looking for the good in life, or paying attention to the good things that happened every day and writing them down. Okay, so number one, fill your life with joy. Number two, organize your life. Yes, there is research that talks about how clutter can weigh in on you. Clutter can mess you up in your mind. So begin to think about, how can you declutter your life? How can you organize your life, your household, so that it's not full of clutter and it's not going to confuse you and make you mad. Like, I'm actually looking at my workout corner right now. If y'all can see it, it is a mess. So when I'm finished filming, I'm going to clean this area up. Because it's making me frustrated. But it's so important, because when your life is clear, when the physical area around you is clear, it's easier for you to clear your mind. So begin to figure out, how can I organize my life? Maybe it's time to throw out some of those old newspapers, if people still use newspapers, old magazines. Maybe it's time to take a little look through your closet and figure out what you need to get rid of. Sis, that thing that you haven't worn for like 5 years. Okay, I know COVID has kind of like, because I still got some stuff that I haven't worn for like 2 years now. I actually just went through my closet. Anyway, that thing that you had in your closet for 5 years that you have not looked at, every time you look at it, you're like, ew, it's ugly. Why do I still have it? Take it out your closet. Get rid of it. It's okay. It's all right. Somebody else is going to love it. Okay? So get rid of it. Begin to organize your life, declutter your life. And then the final thing is to literally get things out of your brain and onto paper. I talk about in other videos about the power of literally just writing out everything. Matter of fact, it was a video in May that I did. I'll link it up. It was the mindfulness video. But it's so important that you take a moment to just get it all out of your brain, because the more clutter in your brain, the less you have the ability to resist, or the ability to regulate, because your brain is just so cluttered and full of just so many things. And I talk about that power of just that our minds, that we're made to have ideas and not hold them, because when we hold them in our brain, then we begin to worry about them, then we worry about forgetting them, then we worry about, oh, I don't have all the things together to be able to get it done, right? But when you get it out on paper and you begin to put it in its correct place, then that's one less thing that's on your mind. And there's something about having a clear mind that will help you to be able to stand against all the crazy things that are happening around you. So I hope those three things will help you build some resiliency in your life this month. And as you celebrate minority mental health, pay attention to the people around you. Pay attention to your own body and your own triggers. And real talk, get that therapy. Actually, matter of fact, that should be a fourth thing. A fourth thing to build resiliency: get a therapist so that you can talk through those things and realize your triggers, and build the tools in your life to no longer live by feelings, but live by your values and your commitments. Okay? And I hope that this was truly helpful for you. This was a quick one, but definitely, if it was helpful, if you want more things like this, then go ahead and join my email list. Let me tell you, y'all, we are out here. We are living our lives intentionally, and we talk about it every week. And one thing that I do also include is the life audit. When you get an opportunity to audit what your life looks like, you have an opportunity to change it. So go ahead and join my email list so that you can get that life audit. It's a 10-minute lesson where you figure out where I am and where I want to go and what you're going to do about it. All right. So I am looking forward to you being a part of what we're doing here at Sonja W Coaching. Have an awesome day wherever you are.